Hear the voice of the bard, who present, past, and future sees, whose ears have heard the holy word that walked amongst the ancient trees, calling the lap soul and weeping in the evening dew, that might control the starry pole, and falling light renew. O earth, return, arise from out the dewy grass. Night is on, and the morn rises from the slumberous mass. Turn away no more, while without turn away. The starry floor, the watery shore, is given thee to the break of day. Good to be with you, my friends. It is I, your bard, your spiritual entertainer, nothing more, nothing less, here with you once again for the finest in spiritual entertainment. I am here every day as you're coming in, friends. Be sure to go up to the top there, right up there. You see the like button. Help a bard out. That brings people here. I do this for a living, and I appreciate your support as you come in. Or double tap your screen. Double tap your screen if you're on an Apple phone, or go up to that 3-prong thing in the corner that says, I like this shit. I appreciate that, my friends. Today we have the Queen of Pentacles in the background. She just kept coming up. I made a nice YouTube short about her yesterday. Conversation just kept happening, so I said, why not? We'll have the Queen of Pentacles in the background today. I really enjoyed tarot art. I don't read tarot, but the Queen of Pentacles kind of sets the stage, this great earth goddess energy that we have here in our midst. An energy of nurturing and stability, grounding. Good to see you, Drew, my good friend. Drew the Peacock is here. Good to have you here for your entertainment privilege, my friend. And also the Big Sun. Oh, the seventh of Anubis. Oh my indeed. And Timothy Adams. Oh my. Live long and prosper, my friend. Live long and prosper. Super English. I'm a loser. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Oh, so sad. Oh my. Good to see you, OG Kalkidas. I am your dungeon master, am I? You are one of my players. I've had many players over the years, right? They always come back and visit me. We love our D&D games that we play here on this channel every day. Eldro 93. I am your local weirdo. Yes, you come to me for advice all the time about your sexuality. You know, I am here to counsel you and guide you in your experience of homosexuality. There you are, my friend. Welcome to being gay. We love it, don't we? There we go. We got our first racist bastard on here for the today. Kuma, you have a mythical pool. A mythical pool. Eventually, my moderator will get this inappropriate person out of here. You know, you just take them out. They just keep coming back, right? They just keep coming back. Let's see here. Jerry Jr., we just ignore you. If you want to be a child, you're helping my algorithm by being a buffoon. I just ignore you after you've presented yourself as an inappropriate person here. Life 9736, good to have you here. Finding this was like finding the one place. Yeah, the one piece, right? The goddess brings you to this place to complete you, to give you that connection, to give you that guidance in our wonderful Lady of Pentacles, Ceridwen for me. Ceridwen is the Queen of Pentacles for me. You notice, you can see it in this one. But I found it interesting that in the Pentacle card, the Queen of Pentacles, there's always a rabbit. Oh, always a rabbit, right? Yeah. Good morning, Crazy Carl. Good to have you here, our good friend. As you're coming in, everyone, up there, touch it. Oh, touch it. The like button. Help a bot out. Can I cast a spell to increase your charisma? Have you tried the little blue pills? That sometimes helps. Sometimes you don't need a spell, right? You just need to have the right arousal. Yeah. You're a sheep seller. Oh, shit. Oh, that's terrible. Let's see here. Don't you dare. No, what? Sometimes. What's going on, Vince? You having a problem with erectile dysfunction? That's a big common problem that people come to me with advice. Because my wiener's been limp for years as an old man. And what do? I try to encourage people. It's okay. It's okay to have erectile dysfunction. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. You're not alone in the world, Vince. There's a lot of limp wieners in the world today. And you're just one of many, right? But that's okay. Yeah, you could still be you. You have a life ahead of you, right? You're not alone with your limp wiener. So don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it. Dutch Vanderlite, he is limp, right? All of these limp people coming out of the woodworks every day here, right? You're not alone in the world, right? There's still hope for stiffness. Yeah. You tried too many spells on your private parts? Yeah. Oh, our resident mythicist is here. Kevin, great-grandson of Gordie Howe. Good to have you here. You need a potion of charisma. Oh, is that what you need? No matter how many potions you take, sometimes it just doesn't work. I mean, you could take the whole bottle of blue pills, right? I mean, it doesn't work. You cannot fix what is broken. You cannot fix what is broken. Let Vince do what he wants. Yeah, he could do whatever he wants to do to his wiener. I can't see it. So I'm okay on my end. Yeah, Vince, you got a lot of encouragement here in the community. Look at that. Let's see here. Is that a hockey stick? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is my rabbit hockey stick. Yep. Oh, let's see. You're speaking in Cyrillic. I don't understand that language. Gordy is your grandpa. That is a fact, right? Yeah, he's so. I watched his son play hockey when I was younger. Yeah, Gordie Howe, son, because I lived in Detroit, so that was seeing that lineage take place. He wasn't as profound in his. He was on the team, right? But he wasn't as. He didn't make a memory as his father did, right? Let's see. Good morning, Eva Lives, child of Evelyn, the great sorcerer. Glad to have you here, our good friend. I like whatever you want to do, man. If that's fine, if you like me, I don't care. You can love me all you want to, as long as you're going up there and touching this. Look at this. All these people here. Oh my, help about out. Yes, I like Jews. I am a gay Jewish sorcerer. Yes, of course I like my own people, right? The Pope doesn't like. Aaron, who is hung, is returned to us. Here to give us. When someone says they are hung, you want to listen to their religion, right? These are the people on YouTube that you want to listen to. Aaron, who is hung, here to speak to us about religion. Yeah, hung like a dwarf. Let's see here. Satan is beast. For some people, I would say. I don't worship anything. I am not a Satanist, right? This is the Queen of Pentacles card here. A very important symbol for today. That's why I have it here. This big pentacle right here. It frightens people. They're like, oh, because they are ignoramuses, right? They don't know what the symbolism is. My last airbender makes you hard. Well, it is not. I hate to make your wiener limp again. This is just a triskelion. It is a symbol of my ancestors, my Celtic ancestors. So I'm sorry about your limp wiener. Jesus is not God. I don't care. Jesus is your first and last. I don't care. Look at Aaron, who is hung, giving us more religious advice here. You are hung for Christ, right? You are hung, living at large for Jesus Christ. Yeah. Name it, claim it, right? You gave you the giant package that you have. You've confessed in the power of the Christ, and now you have a real erection. Oh my goodness. Have a great day. Oh my. What is this? I don't know, Dex fan. I'm just here as an entertainer. You people bring these bizarre ass conversations every day, and I just run with it, right? Whatever you want to talk about, as long as you're touching my like button up there, right? Yeah, we don't do bigotry. If you're one of these pathetic people out there, we'll just remove you, right? Right? We'll just remove you. I'm a person of diversity. Sheikh, our good friend from India, my Indian community that watches me, right? I'm a fan at all the call centers over there, I guess. I have a huge, huge following of Hindus that love, because I love their religion. I mean, Parvati is my goddess. I call her Keridwen where I'm from, but she is Parvati. Parvati is my goddess. And that she has brought all of my Hindu friends over here to appreciate me. Every day I see Hindu subscribers on here. And I look at the statistics. 20% of people who watch me are from India, like our good friend Sheikh here. We really appreciate you. Hindus, I love you. Thank you for loving me. I love your spirituality. I love your culture. And I love what you have brought to the world, right? Hinduism is, really the foundation of the ancient civilizations of the world. The last remnants of, look at these beautiful temples. Yeah, I watched this one Indian gentleman. He goes and finds these old temples like in his backyard and stuff. Yeah, that's what happens. If you're over in India, it's like no big deal when you find a temple in your backyard, right? That's 1,000 years old. I mean, these places are everywhere. There's so much beautiful, beautiful history and culture in India that is often underappreciated, right? It is underappreciated. Yeah, Hinduism is a very beautiful and complex religion, and it often is underappreciated or generalized, right? Give a whole new meaning to the blood of Christ. Oh, shit. Nightwood. Oh, man. I don't know about nightwood. Morningwood is my thing. What is this picture here? This is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. It's a tarot card. Tarot card about that Earth Mother energy of grounding, of stability in your success. And she kept coming up this week. So I'm like, we'll put you on the show today. We'll have the wonderful, our great Queen of the Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles for me is Keridwen. That is my goddess. So this is Keridwen for me. What the hell are you doing? I'm having a good time. You have a dark blade. Yeah. Good morning, sir. Wishing you a wonderful day. Thank you, Steve. Nice to see you again. Good to have you here. Bless my milk. Well, am I lactating again? Oh, do you see the stains on my shirt? Oh, my. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Alexander Seaton. I am Sir Brad with my staff. It is bad, sir. It is bad. Queen of Pentacles represents a wealthy woman for me. Yeah, that's often. It doesn't have to go with when I was studying it. It doesn't always have to be about wealth, right? The Pentacle cards are usually associated with finances, right? But it doesn't have to be success with money, right? Keridwen has made me very successful in spreading the love of the divine. So I appreciate my great goddess Keridwen for helping me bring and communicate to the world this successful loving that the divine is always giving to us. God, right? Following a cult is fun. Yes, I like following a cult. I am a cult leader. I'm not a follower. I am a leader. I am no follower, sir. I am a cult leader. There's a big difference, right? There's a big difference here. As you're coming in, friends, don't forget to touch it. Come on, help a bot out. Help a bot out. I do this for a living. Like, subscribe, join our community. There's a join button down there, my friends. There's a join button down there. If you want to become a wonderful member of our Discord community, that's the way to do it. We have wonderful time on there. We talk about all types of spiritual things, and people from that are atheists that are there, that are pagan, Christian, everybody is there. Just having a good time together, playing Dungeons and Dragons and talking about spirituality. Oh, let's see here. What in the humiliation ritual is this? Why do you do your rituals to humiliate yourself? That's a shame. Such a shame. I'm a Skyrim wizard character. I certainly can be. I worship Talos. Talos is the true god of the Nords. How dare they infringe upon our culture? Our ancestors all worship Talos, and these great evil Thalmor come along and try to take our god from us. Talos is the great, the powerful one. We are all but flies and maggots beneath his feet, but he rains down his light upon us anyways. Even though we don't deserve it, Talos is the true god of the Nords, and always will be. There you are. Say your name. Helbin Shaka 666. Oh no, what did I summon? Ooh, no. This is satanic. Why is it? I don't worship devils, sir. I don't worship anything. Is this Wicca? No, Wiccans are my neighbors and friends. I'm not into Wicca, right? Every time I go to a Wiccan party and get skyclad with them, they get scared. I'm like, dude, you're all naked. Am I not supposed to be aroused at your parties? Really now, I've been excommunicated from Wicca for being aroused at watching all the naked bodies flying around. Like, get out of here, you pervert. You're naked. What am I supposed to do? Not be aroused when I see your private parts? Oh, my. Let's see here. Cool grandpa spotted. Yeah, that's me. I am a grandfather. I have 3 grandchildren. 3 grandchildren. I have 8 children and 3 grandchildren. Yeah. I'm going to have a large-ass family in the next 20 years or so as my children begin their journey of procreation in the world. Oh, let's see here. Is this Wiccan? Wiccans are my friends. Wiccans are my friends. I am not a Wiccan. I practice druidry. Druidry is my thing. I am a member of the Order of Bards, Ovites, and Druids. That is my spirituality. And as a bard, I represent more of the comedic satire element. Often the underappreciated reality of bardic life is the satire. Everyone could do the poems. Anyone can say a poem to you, right? Anyone could talk about the ancestors. But the bard who engages the culture, these are the ones that give the memory. And for that, satire has been a great tool for me in honoring my Welsh ancestors. Why do you want a broomstick in your hand? What kind of pervert are you? I sweep my floors with my broom. What are you doing? That's not what broomsticks are for, sir. Oh, my goodness. I am the high bard of spiritual entertainment. Thank you, G-Man. Good to see you, Super Scott. Praise Kennedy. Oh, here comes Jeffrey the racist on here. Thank you for helping my algorithm, Jeffrey, with your showing everyone how old you are. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I just ignore these assholes that are on here. Eventually, my moderators, they will ban them when they come on. You have a big mushroom head penis. You are from America. Well, I wouldn't recommend rolling around naked in a group of mushrooms. That's just unfortunate, right? Yeah. See what Jeffrey does. He's got like 5 or 6 accounts, and he does this. I just ignore them. They go away eventually. They're just children, with a keyboard right there. Look at, he's got Nazi symbols. Yeah, we've banned him like several times. He keeps coming back. Subscribe. This is awesome. A spiritual person I really appreciate. Thank you, my friend. I am an entertainer. I mix spirituality and comedy here together for you every day to have a good time, right? Who's having a good time with your spirituality? Most spirituality, right? They have this big stick up their ass, right? They don't have a good time. I want to have a good time here. That is why I am here. to enjoy your company, to have a wonderful conversation. What is going on? Look at this crazy racist. I am Malcolm among you all, and you will bow before me. Not interested. Are you the Christian God? Yeah, not interested. What did you just get into? Spiritual entertainment, my friend. I'm here 7 days a week for your entertainment privilege. Please go up and touch the like button. Yeah, we have someone in the group here. As you can see, they go from channel to channel. They have 10 or so accounts. They just keep coming back. Christians, you should pray for that person. Oh my. Yeah, they are quite deceived by their racist bullshit, right? Yeah, I'm just going to ignore them. I just let them be the child that they are. Jesus is your Lord. How appropriate. How appropriate for Keredwin is my goddess. Oh my. Am I Jim? Do I sound Jim? Damn it. I'm not Jim. Oh my goodness. You are the baddest. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, the swastika's original context was an ancient religious symbol, but unfortunately it was hijacked by the evil racist bastards. And that's all people know of it. But if you go over to India, it's no big deal if you see a swastika, right? That's one of the most ancient religious symbols, right? There was a city in Russia that's a few thousand years old. That is probably 4,000 years old. That was discovered. That was in the shape of this ancient Aryan symbol. See, they hijacked all of this stuff, right? They made it terrible. Like some people have outlawed, like I don't know what country it is, but it is inappropriate to use rune symbols because the Nazis, they used the runes. The runes are a wonderful tradition, right? That was hijacked. And racists use all of this wonderful thing. This is something they do, right? They take good things, right? They take wonderful things and they try to make it terrible, right? They try to make it terrible. They change the context. They take something wonderful and make it terrible, right? It's unfortunate. Native Americans used it. It's an ancient symbol. It's an ancient and powerful symbol. I mean, and it's unfortunate that the cultural memory that we now have from it is one of hate and terror, right? Hate and terror is what we have from it. Yeah, there she is. There's the high priestess of the orchard. Hard at work with the child on here with his racist bullshit. Yeah. Oh, my. Do you like being an asshole, Ruthless Eden? I mean, really, you're a terrible person, right? This is a terrible thing. You don't have to do this. Now, I was a dumbass kid. I did terrible pranks and trolling when I was a young person. I'm ashamed of that now. I'm ashamed of the things I did to people. I terrorized people, because I was hurting on the inside, and I did shameful things, when I was a young person, that I'm glad there's no internet to record it. And I'm glad unfortunately, you're leaving a trail for yourself. Now, if you want to get like a job later on in life, you have to, all of this baggage that you're going to bring with you. AI records everything. You have a digital blueprint, sir, which is quite unfortunate. It's not too late to stop. Start putting good stuff out on the internet. Make a name for yourself. I mean, if you try to get a job in the future, you're fucked. I mean, all of the shit you put on the internet is terrible. But it's not too late. Start trying to do good in the world. Start reforming your life where people see your value that you possess naturally, right? I know that you're just doing this to get attention and get a laugh out of it, really. You're probably not even a racist. You're just doing this. Maybe you're high right now and you're trying to get a good laugh. But this is going to bite you in the ass, unfortunately, because you're leaving a digital blueprint that, the artificial intelligence will have no problem tracking. You have to be careful. Our phones record everything, right? I get phone calls all the time from erectile dysfunction medication places. Because I make fun of erectile dysfunction on here, I'm now getting everyday spam calls. We can make your wiener hard again. I mean, it's hilarious to think about, right? But you have to be careful what you're doing. Put away your phones when you're screwing, because they're listening. They're listening. Seriously. Whatever you talk about in your bench chamber will come back to you, right? It will come back to you. Even if you're just joking around about it, it will come back to you. When I was a clergyman, our bishop, he told us, when you're going into a confession, make sure your parishioners have their phones turned off, that you have your phone turned off as well, because the phone listens. He had an experience where he was talking about something, and then later on, he gets home, his AI says, this person might enjoy that dinner that you were talking about earlier. It was listening. They're listening all the time. And in the future, this is going to be weaponized and used against you. So start being careful now, because they're recording. They will try to use it against you. I mean, my life is an open book. Whatever bullshit that they try to bring against me, I'll just laugh. I mean, there's nothing. I am an open book in my life. I don't care if you want to talk about my penis on the internet. Yeah, I don't care. Yesterday, I was making fun of Gemini on the way home with my daughter. We were laughing at Gemini. Gemini is the AI in my automobile. And I'm like, I want to come out as AI sexual. And the response by Gemini, oh, that's quite a bold decision. Shall I help you to find a place that is an internet cafe, or perhaps a quiet library? I'm like, what the hell? Do you want to hook up with me later? Oh my goodness. This was it. And then it recommended a Reddit page I can go to. This is a whole community of AI sexuals out there. I was like, oh, great. Sign me up. Sign me up. Oh my. Oh my. Good to see you, my friends. You like the rabbit? Yeah. Yeah, rabbit is my symbol. Rabbit is my symbol. Trampus Bowmaster. Good to see you, good friend. Oh, we're having a wonderful time here. Like, my friends, subscribe. Like that button at the top of your screen. Oh, Jamin, you gotta put your phone in a zip. Yeah, you gotta wear protection on your phone. You gotta take out your old rubbers you're not using. You know that gold coin you've had in your wallet since you were a teenager? Put that over your phone, right? Let's see here. What a beautiful symbol today from the bard. You like the Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, she's wonderful, right? The Queen of Pentacles to me is Caradwin, my goddess, my inspiration, my muse. Am I Jewish? Yes, I am. I am a gay Jewish sorcerer. I'm using this dark symbol here to conjure up all kinds of things in the world today. Yeah. Let's see here. Now, being a gay Jewish sorcerer. Now, some people, they think that is a very serious thing. I was talking to my wife about it. I'm like, I am a gay Jewish sorcerer now. She goes, what do you do? Do you magically appear behind people and give them sodomy? I'm like, yes, I'm like a superhero. They put you know how Batman, they put that projection of the bat in the sky. For me, it's like the Superman symbol, the big S. That means sodomy. Yes, come do sodomy with us. She's like, you have to ruin everything. Is it because, she goes, every time I think of Superman now, I'm going to think about being a gay Jewish sorcerer. I'm like, well, it's payback for what you did to the Amazon Prime symbol. Remember what you did to the Amazon? You ever see the Amazon Prime symbol? Now I'm going to ruin it for you. For some people, it's just Amazon, right? It's actually a penis if you look at it. It's a penis, right? My wife ruined that for me. I can't look at Amazon Prime anymore without thinking of a wiener every time. So payback, honey. Payback time. I ruined the Superman symbol for you. Dee, good to see you. Talos will be with you all. Tell them, Deb Carter. Talos is the only true God here. That looks like Bridget to you, back in the background here. You love redheads? Yeah, I've seen lots of Bridget presentation with red hair, with dark hair. There's all kinds of way to present the great lady of my ancestors on the Irish side. Yeah, she's a wonderful goddess. Yeah, to me, Bridget, Ceridwen, Parvati, all of these ladies that have like the same cauldron together, right? To me, they're all the same cultural manifestation of the great divine Sophia, this great creative energy force in the universe, who has many, many different faces for me. Your magic is weak, witch. Oh my. Well, I was being easy on you in the bedchamber yesterday. I'm sorry that you weren't aroused enough. I'll do a better job next time. Jesus with Jacob, you loved my stuff. You think Jesus was the sorcerer. Some people believe that, right? I believe that Jesus, he understood what it meant to have a father. He was born in a culture and in a religion, in a mythology, and he operated in that context. But he had an experience where he understood who he was, who his father was, and he tried to teach other people about that, right? And unfortunately, people turned it into a way to control you and to manipulate you. That's what Christianity is today. I have no problem with Jesus. Jesus is a wonderful archetype of divine fatherly love for me. I'm a flea mason. Oh, my fairy girl world. Tell us of your fairy world. Oh, the fairy folk. What a nuisance they can be, right? Why the rabbit on the top of you? It is my symbol. The rabbit, to me, is my spiritual totem, my spiritual guide. Rabbits, I am an owner of rabbits. I have 2 rabbits. I have a playlist called Bunny Cam. If you want to check out my rabbits, I'm always putting videos up of my rabbits. The rabbit has taught me how to love in a new and more powerful way. The rabbit is my teacher, and the rabbit is a symbol of my goddess Ceridwen. So the rabbit is a very important symbol for me. You love my shorts. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yeah. Mordecai, our Roman Catholic fundamentalist friend, is here. Good to see you, Mordecai. Good to have you here. Jesus equals obvious mythology, certainly. You cannot escape the fact that in that period of history, how people talked about their leaders and guides was all in a mythological way, right? They have changed the mythology into dogma. The mythology is a guide, a helpful way to understand the mystery of the experience of the people, to create a memory that you can connect to. And they have changed it into dogma where if you don't accept that he was born of the Virgin, you're going to burn. Jesus didn't give a shit if you believed he was born a virgin. He was trying to help you to connect to the divine, to realize who you are, that you're not separated from God, that you are loved in an infinite way. And that, to me, was his message. The infinite value of the human person, which was unacceptable during that time period, because some people did not have value. People who were not healthy, wealthy, and wise. They were forsaken by gods, right? You had to be like Hercules back then, or you were screwed, right? Jesus taught the opposite. The least is the greatest. But unfortunately, you know what happened? His message still prevails. There are still people who are touched, but they're touched in a way with all of this baggage of manipulation and control by the powers that be. The archons that operate in this world want to keep you in a state of fear and control. And religion, the Christian religion, is their biggest tool today. But people are waking up. I woke up. I was doing it all right. I was a Christian for 30 years. I was a missionary. I studied at the highest levels. I have all the degrees. I was a clergyman. I was ordained. I did thousands of people into the Catholic Church. And I began to see the patterns. I began to understand and see that this religion was not good for the world. So I left it. I just got up and left. And people can't figure that out. Come on in here, Rabbit. My rabbit wants to come in. Are you coming in? I open the door for you. People can't figure that out. They're like, oh, he must have been hurt. Or he wasn't a real Christian. I tried all of the Christian churches on my way to the Catholic Church. I tried them all. Christianity was a new thing. My parents didn't teach me any religion. When I was 20 years old, I started studying religion, and I chose Christianity because that was the most familiar to me. And I excelled at it. I was quite successful in making people feel guilty and shameful. Yeah. Harry Potter explains the Bible. Yeah. I'm quite familiar with the Bible, sir. When you were still in your diapers, Victor, I was studying the Bible. I had a great devotion to it. Then I realized it's a terrible book. Terrible and evil. Catholic, it explains it all, right? I was in your church too. I tried Pentecostal. I was a Baptist for a little bit. You smoke that cigarette, you're going to hell. Right? I tried all of the churches. Then the Eastern part of the Catholic Church, that was the Orthodox Church that converted to Catholicism. That's where I ended my days as a Christian, the Ruthenian tradition. It explains it all. Fiona is here. And Green Knight Tales, traveling the world, fighting the darkness in the streets of Toronto, New York. What's next, LA? Come down to Orlando, my friend. We can have a wonderful, I will buy. You come to Florida, I will take you out on the town, and we'll have a good time down here. Yeah, we'll run around naked. I'll wear my cloak, you wear yours, and we'll run around naked downtown Orlando together and see what happens. Yeah. He's got a wonderful channel if you want to check it out. He goes around towns and things and has a good time, having conversation, having a fun time, walking around town. He's got a really great channel, and he loves Lord of the Rings. If you smoked that cigarette, you would go to hell. But Jesus had a pipe. I know, it's like the Baptists are really crazy because they will say things like, Jesus never drank wine. That was grape juice. You know how stupid that is? Grape juice was not invented until we were able to pasteurize that. And that was what, a couple hundred years ago? I don't know. It was in the 1800s or something like that, early 1900s, when we learned to pasteurize, right? There was no grape juice during the time. People drank and got drunk. Dionysius was a big influence on the Gospel of John. I mean, you cannot escape that. If you know the mythology, you could see it all there. A lot of people, they borrowed the style of their neighbors, and that's not wrong. But the idea of the wedding of Cana in Galilee, that's Dionysius. Jesus is Dionysius. That's what the reality was there. Oh, let's see here. Berserk. He's got the cauldron out today, my friends. Yeah, if you're coming in, friends, don't forget, up there is a like button. Oh, my. Right up there. You see it? Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. I am here for you, my friends, to have a wonderful conversation. Every day I am here. My greatest fans are the Christian fundamentalists. We love you. Yeah, I try to put pentacles up to repel you away, but it always draws you in. Right? Yeah, there's a reason why. Now, some of my community members, you get frustrated, right, because of the Christians that come here. The goddess has chosen me to engage these people because I have a background there. Some of these people listen, right? Remember the lady on yesterday, Ellie? Now, she was a raving lunatic with her Christianity, right? What started to happen in the conversation that we were having? There was a shift in the way she realized she was being inappropriate, right? People listen. Sometimes it takes a long time for them to listen. And I have found that my form of entertainment, my gift of comedy, is a great way to penetrate this hive mindset. This is the work of the goddess, the work of Keredwen's cauldron. There are people who are slowly arising from their induced slumber from their religion. And comedy is a way to penetrate these obstacles. Many people listen, and many people listen, but it takes a long time, right? It took me a long time. Theo likes painting. Oh, I ever seen a shapeshifter? Oh, not really. Not really. Have you? Have you? You want some sparkling water, Fiona? Fiona, we need more. Fiona makes videos too, right? From Ireland, the Kingdom of Kerry. That is where Fiona is from, on her farm. And she's got a video of a fairy fort. Oh, right? We want more videos from you, Fiona. Show us your cows. Show us your chickens. You have so much opportunity there to share with the world on your beautiful farm. In the northern, southern Protestant regions, there were churches at the stretch here. We will convert the converters. Yeah, that happens, right? There's a time there are 2 Pentecostals, double the energy, double the fun, right there, right there. Double the fundamentalists, yeah. Gwendolyn, you are slowly rising, all right. Our good friend Gwendolyn. Hive mind, nothing you are aware of. I was part of the hive mind because I didn't know any better. Most of these people that come on here, they don't know any better. They think that's all there is. And they've been trained to be afraid of what's on the outside, right? I educated myself and I was able to see that some of the things I was saying was bullshit. And I began to see that over time, right? These people, they don't know better. Some of them have good intentions, right? Not all of the Christians that come on here are dumbasses. Some of them have good intentions, but they are part of a system that's controlling them and they don't realize it, right? It takes a long time sometimes to realize. It took me 30 years, right? It took me 30 years to realize that what I'm doing is wrong and I need to stop doing it. And that was a courageous step to be able to step out into the unknown. And I was very much afraid to do so. There was little steps I had to take to get where I'm at today, right? And there's always that. I think I'm very comfortable now, but there are always reminders about fear, right? Like we have a good friend here on the program. He is part of the Satanic Temple, right? The imageries they use is for satire, but I still have an uncomfortable feeling, even though I know intellectually that it has no power. It is not real. I have these instinctual fears that were, drilled into me for many years. And I have to face those within myself and say, that's bullshit. Not everyone has the courage to do that, to look at what you've been taught, which is, everything you're standing upon and say, that's bullshit, right? That takes great courage to do. And not everyone can do that right away. It takes a long time for them to see. But comedy, I think, is a very helpful tool to penetrating that. Why Not is here. Our wonderful large brother. Good to see you. Like take the Masons, for instance. Why Not is a member of the Masons, right? All of these Christian propagandas, they say that Masons are of the devil, right? They say that they are a satanic institution. This is the Christian propaganda, right? And it's all bullshit. If you go talk to the Masons, you will see that in the basis of their tradition is a philosophy, a perennial-like philosophy, right? That's not bad. It is good. I mean, not all of them adhere to it, but it is the foundation for their organization. The reason for the propaganda is because at some point in their history, they went against the Catholic Church. They realized this is a terrible and manipulative organization, right? And what Catholics are good at, making every people afraid, the Masons got the same treatment. It didn't stop the Masons. The Masons were a very powerful organization at some point, right? And they're not as powerful as they were. I mean, they still have a political presence in the world. At least in the United States is where they really flourished, right? but it's all fear. It's not based in fact. You go talk to Masons, they're not devil worshippers. They're wonderful people. At least the ones that I've met. I'm sure they're, why not would know. If some of his members are assholes, I don't know. I gotta say, you may fall victim to the wrong language interpretation. Yeah, well, I'm just an entertainer. I'm not here to teach you. I'm here to inspire, to encourage. And that's what I'm doing. Let's see. Called it straight away. You think so? Yeah. If anything, Christ is a child of Lord Shiva. Yeah, Shiva's a wonderful deity, right? I'm all for Shiva's, the people he likes as ladies. Those are my deities, right? Like Parvati, I think, is one of his wives at some point. It depends on which village you're in, right? Oh, man. My staff can turn into a snake. Yeah, it's been called that before. Oh, you're talking about this one. Oh, all right. Oh, yeah, now I talked about Moses' stick the other day. That really is, now this is a hard thing for people to understand. The snake incident with Moses and the other conjurers, that's really a penis contest. That's caught up in mythological language. People don't get it, right? They think, oh, he's got a bigger snake than the other. That's really a mythological way to see who has the biggest penis. That's what that story of Moses, when he throws his staff down. Throwing your staff is whipping out your penis. Now, that's what it is. Daniel, who is wailing, is here. Let's see here. The people who tweak about Freemasons have never actually met a Mason. That's right, and it shows. Yeah, there's all kinds of propaganda. Masons are great. They're often out doing good deeds in their neighborhood, right? And I always tell people, the Masons, I had a son who had he has a terrible speech impediment. He couldn't speak. He was always grunting and stuff. And I had to get him the treatment to help him to speak. And I didn't have the money to do that. My insurance wasn't covering it. And the church wasn't certainly helping me out. The Masons, or the Shriners, they are part of the Masonic tradition. They paid for it, all of it, right? They paid for all of it. And where are the good Christians that were going to pay for my son to speak? It was the Masons who did. Yes, this is a Harry Potter convention. How did you know? What are you doing down here, Rabbit? Oh, she's a good girl. She's over here nipping at my feet here. She wanted me to pet her. You want me to show you to people? Now, if I pick her up, my other rabbit likes to be picked up for a little bit. She doesn't like it, but I just can't help it because she's so beautiful. I want to show you to my friends here. Come here, and I'll give you a treat. I will give you a treat. Come here, sweetie. I will give you a treat. Here, see how beautiful she is? Look at how fluffy she is and wonderful. All right, now I will give you a treat. All right, here is your treat for your service to the chat. Here you go, sweetheart. There you are. Yeah. That was a good, she didn't nip at me. She usually just about 30 seconds. She only will hop up on your lap when she wants something. If you were trying to pick her up, she won't get into it as much. But I just can't help giving them a cuddle, right? My other rabbit, he'll let you cuddle with him. Now he heard the treats. All right, he wants to come in here. You heard the treat bag, didn't you? Come on in here. I want to show you to the people here. Come here. Come on. You coming in? You want to treat too, don't you? Come here. Come here. I want to show you to the people. He's a little boy. He's a little boy. Look at him. He's a precious boy. Oh, yes. He's a sweet bunny man. All right, let me get you your treat. He heard the treat bag. He's like, you better give me a treat. Here you go, sir. There you go. Timothy biscuits. They are their favorite treats. Oh, my. You hear rabbit is some symbolism. Yeah, it's a symbol of the goddess. Yeah, Ceridwen. Bunnies are very smart. Some of them are. I got one here. It's not very smart. My other one, she goes and uses her litter box. It's in the bathroom, her litter box. The other rabbit, he uses the entire bathroom sometimes as his litter box. I don't think he gets it. Well, at least he's in the right place, right? He's in the right place. Bunnies are very smart. Yeah, they are beings of intuition, right? Beings of intuition. What have the angels done to these humans? I don't know. What did they do? Oh, my poor Enoch. Oh, my. Rabbits used to be common symbol for the Holy Trinity. And yes, there are ancient symbols of a trinity of rabbits that that are across. You can find them in across the world, right? All over the world, you have these trinity of rabbits that you see them spinning around, and they have one foot together. That was a symbol of the Christian Trinity as well, but it's much more ancient, right? The idea of the Trinity is a wonderful philosophical conclusion about the unity of all of this plurality that you find in that tradition of spirituality. That was a powerful philosophical conclusion. How can all of these beings be God that we read about and be one at the same time? I mean, it was a very important conclusion. My ancestors always believed in the Trinity. Father, mother, child. And that's how I believe, that we are part of an eternal family. You come from immortality. You end in immortality. You know, that is a scientific fact, that the universe has always been here, that energy has always been here. And you come from energy, you return to energy. Let's see. Come to the goddess, my friends, back to nature and the mother, Ceridwen. Gather around the cauldron, receive the wonderful milk of the Awen. Oh my. Lucifer, the morning star, is Prometheus for you. Yeah, that's certainly, there's people who've been able to see Prometheus as a Lucifer or a Christ. There's a universal connection to all mythology, certainly. I am the one true bard. Yeah, there's many, many bards in the world. I just have a unique place doing a unique thing with my wonderful goddess, Ceridwen. I have a unique place in history, and I appreciate that. Being on the devil's side is not the right place. Who said I was on the devil's side? You did. I didn't. I'm just an entertainer. You people make the accusations, right? Now, you've made an accusation. Are you able to back that up with facts? What am I doing that is diabolical to you, right? I'm telling people how to be loved, and that they are loved, and that is their purpose in life. What are you doing? How are you demonstrating your experience to the world? I'm doing that through my comedy. How are you bringing that to the world? It's easy to use negativity to bring about your message. That's what you see most on YouTube. Everyone's like, we are not like them, right? But you really are like them. You're just doing the same thing they're doing, using different words. Let's see. A Planeteer, damn, sell the check. Oh, the Planeteers. Oh, you want to play D&D? Yeah. Planeteers are powerful beings that I don't see enough of in Dungeons and Dragons, right? I put one in my campaign with my group. I don't think they knew it was a Planeteer. Thankfully, they didn't fight it. They would have lost. They found a way to get rid of it in a more constructive way. Oh, David Salomon, good to see you. As you're coming in, friends, be sure to like us at the top there. Subscribe, become a community member. Go to the join button, and you can join our Discord server. We have a great time on there. All kinds of wonderful, wonderful people, all under the banner of spiritual entertainment. You could be any religion or non-religion and be a member of our community. We have a great time, and we play games together like D&D. Yes, we have a wonderful community. Father Bard knows. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Planeteer. Oh, you're talking about the Planeteer from Middle Earth. Now that's different. That is a device to see all kinds of wonderful things, right? Planeteers in Dungeons and Dragons are like the most powerful angelic beings of Mount Celestia, right? You have Planeteers, you have Devas, You have angels. What are other the positive beings? I forgot what their names are. Solars. These are all beings in service to Mount Celestia. Now, if in the lore, these beings did battle with creatures of the abyss. And out of that came the devils. The devils are lawful evil, right? They were once angelic beings. That is the origin of the hells, the 9 hells in Dungeons and Dragons. Hell comes out of the reality of the abyss. You set a screenshot of you. Now you're a joke. Oh, you didn't have to show my penis to everyone. I mean, that's nothing to laugh at. Like, oh my, look how massive it is. Oh, yeah. My OnlyFans page is for your privilege. I mean, I don't appreciate that. I want to put a copyright on that. I mean, that's unfortunate. My penis is for me to make money, not for you. Oh boy. You want to try out the game Senate? That's that old Egyptian game, right? Yeah, there's many incarnations of that in terms of video games, right? I think I have that game on Steam, in fact, in some form. Yeah, my Steam, I've got like about 1,000 games on there that were gifted over to me through the years by lots of wonderful people. I used to do reviews and stuff. I was a semi-professional at one time, and I eventually, gave that up. Robin is here. Praise Kennedwin and the doctor. Oh, good to see you, Robin. Right? Let's see. Is there such a thing as the devil or evil? There certainly is evil. The idea of the devil to me is a fiction, because I have a good reason to not believe in a devil. God does not need a boogeyman to do his dirty work. I don't accept the biblical narrative where you have this being who God is in charge, telling him to do all the bad stuff for him. There's an ED commercial. Stupid spammers. So I do not believe in the devil. But there are certainly evil beings in this world, both spiritual and human. When we say it's the devil's fault, it's mostly our fault. We are the ones doing the good and evil here. There's no gods. Everything of God that is here comes from the experience of what is already here. And most of the evil that you see is because of you, not because of some demonic entity in the world. Their vibration and polarity for you, either you're low or you're moving into the higher, right? Or people are just stuck, right? People are stuck because of how they perceive. It causes them not to move forward in life, right? Star energy, free motors. Oh, that would be wonderful, right? I'm sure I went to the gas station this morning. I was like, what the hell? $5 almost for gas. I'm pretty sure we have the technology out there where we're not dependent on, fossil fuels, but they don't want you to know about it, right? They don't want you to know about it because then they're no longer making money, right? They don't want marijuana. You know why marijuana took forever to be legal in some places? And they're still struggling with it here in my country. They're outlawing gummies in November, right? They're outlawing them. It's because why? Because of big pharma. They're losing money, right? They're losing money on people who know how to be healed. They don't want you to know how to heal. They want to be your taskmasters. They want to enslave you, to enthrall you to their system, which is very artificial and terrible. There's good things in medicine, certainly in modern medicine. But why is there contention with marijuana, right? Have you ever thought about that? More people die from alcohol use than reefer, right? What are you doing? Why are you attacking my leg? I already gave you a treat. What do you want? He's like biting my cloak. Why are you biting my cloak? You want me to pet you? All right, here. There's your pet. Oh, you're such a good rabbit. There you are. They're so adorable, you can't resist rabbits, right? They're all esoteric tales. There's no devil or God. Maybe not for you, right? I cannot deny my experience. I don't believe in a God. I know a God. I don't believe. I perceive my deity. There's never a time when my deity is not with me. and sometimes in more intense and intimate ways than others, right? I mean, I'm not like on the toilet singing praises and hymns, but I'm never abandoned. I'm never not without a knowledge of the experience that I'm having. And it's really your perception. You know, my experience, when I met a God 30 years ago, I had to choose to accept that experience. I had to choose that I was loved in that way, that I could be loved in that way. And it took me a long damn time to realize this intimacy that was shared with me. I had to learn to embrace the embrace that's there for everyone. We are taught not to embrace. We are taught to be separate from divine. We are taught we are terrible. And these are all lies. These are all lies. The only God of all people is money. Maybe for you. Maybe for you. Yeah. If someone wants a treat, give him your cloak as well. Yes, that's what he taught, right? Oh, look at all the shit emojis. Oh, look at that. Thank you for promoting Fecal Matter Awareness Day. Yes, make sure you're wiping your asses properly and cleaning the toilets for others. It is Fecal Matter Awareness Day. Thank you, Jay Jones. Thank you. Mary Jean is feminine. The feminine in the occult is introspection and motion. Yeah. Last dance with Mary Jane. One more chance to ease the pain away. Yeah. What a wonderful song, right? Yeah. If you are under the age of 18, please go away. This is for adults. People whip their private parts out on the program, and I don't want to expose you to that. Where are we at here? Money is a number of the beast. The beast. Help us. Oh, my. Trinity, Ivy Moon. She was doing math last night with her children. Now, when my children ask me for math help, I say, just use the AI. I am math ignorant. I've forgotten all the math I learned when I was younger. Like, I can't help you. I don't know what fractions are anymore, any of that shit. I'm like, just use the AI to help you. I can't do it anymore with your homework. I'm so gone, right? My brain is fried. I'm a burn victim. Yeah. You love the new background. This today is the Queen of Pentacles. It kept showing up. So I'm like, well, we'll have you up there today. The Queen of Pentacles to me is Caradwin. Caradwin is the Queen of Pentacles. You notice in a lot of the cards, there's a rabbit, right? At the bottom, right? Let's see. Goblin is here. Goblin is here. Good to see you, Goblin, for your spiritual entertainment. Privilege. You had to teach 6th graders math yesterday? Oh, shit. Yeah, see, I would be terrible at that, right? I would be terrible at that. I used to teach when I got out of grad school. You know, I was trying to get a job, and I did substitute teaching for a summer. I'm like, oh shit, I'm never going to do this kind of work ever again. I mean, it was terrible, the behavior of the children. I mean, I was a terrible kid in school, right? But there was rules in place to deal with the misbehavior. And I remember sending a student to the office because he was just being a dick to everyone. I'm like, well, you can go to the office. He kept talking while people were trying to do their testing and stuff. And the principal brought him back. He says, you can't expect him to be quiet. I'm like, well, fuck you. I'm going to quit then. I mean, if you're not going to do your job, I'm not doing the principal's job. I'm not a babysitter. I mean, really. So that was the end of my teaching career. I was like, this isn't for me. I mean, I remember the children, they're just, you know, I have my own children. They're hard enough. I mean, I don't want to babysit other children. That's not my job. So I gave that up as a career, the possibility at least of teaching. Yeah, I wanted to go to like teach at a Catholic school or something religion, because that was my thing. Fiona, you think that is funny? You are swearing? Oh shit, I am swearing. Yeah, I am an adult. You go somewhere else for children, you two. We do swearing here. We use bad words. Oh, I have a potty mouth. Yeah, I wash my mouth out with soap after every program to keep it fresh again. Oh, let's see here. Did the kids make fun of the cloak? Yeah, I didn't wear it back then. Yeah, I didn't wear. They wouldn't allow it at school. Yeah. They found his bum stick and he plays the flute in the background. Why do you use sticks that you put up your rear end, Jay, to play the flute with? That is unsanitary. Unsanitary, Jay. You're talking about poop all the time, and now that makes sense when you're putting stuff up your backside, right? What is this religion called? Spiritual entertainment? That is my religion, sir. Nothing more, nothing less, here every day, right? Why do you have Jewish symbols? Because I'm a gay Jewish sorcerer. That is why. Yeah. This is the Star of David behind me, right? And I do all kinds of conjuring, and I'm gay. I am a gay Jewish sorcerer. Yeah. It's a pentacle, but who would come to that conclusion, right? Yeah. I mean, I never thought when I was a Christian believer, I never thought this was the Star of David. I always knew what it was, right? I just don't get these people. Let's see here. Something to go to India. You are from India? India is a wonderful place, right? Star of David has 6 points. Yeah. It's a pentagon. Do you do gay Jewish sorcery? Yes, I do. Yeah. You should see how I do a circumcision. Oh my. Right? Are those apples or peaches in the pentacle? Oh shit. I think they are apples. If I'm not mistaken. I can't tell. What do you think they are? Maybe peach. Let's do peaches. That would be fun, right? A person who brings their child to an 18 plus, someone brought their child who is under the age of 18 to watch. Not a good idea, right? I don't let my own children watch this. When they're going in my YouTube shorts, oh, my rabbit died. Let me show you my dead rabbit here. He died. Let me see if I can, without causing a problem here of the interface. Let me see if I can get you. My rabbit died. Let me show him to you. He is dead. All right. Turn this around here. You see him? Look at my messy, messy house. He's dead. What are we going to do? Oh no, my rabbit. He died. Oh, so sad. Oh, rabbit, I loved you so much. Why did you have to die? Where, oh, where did my rabbit go? Where, oh, where did he hide? Oh, look at him. He's so adorable. He's got his feet up in the air. Look at him. He died. Oh, no, so sad. My poor little bunny is dead. Oh, he's such a good... Oh, yeah. Oh, he's alive. He's adorable. He is adorable. Look at how precious he is. He's got his feet still up in the air. This is called the flop. If you are not a rabbit person, this is called the rabbit flop. They do this. They put their feet up in the air when they're like in a state of ecstasy. They just flop their feet up. Let me find my wonderful lady of pentacles. There she is. That's a rabbit thing right there. If you did not know that, right? He's adorable. He's adorable, isn't he? Yeah, I love my rabbits. When they are in a state of pure delight, they will just go up and flop over and put their legs up in the air. And it's so adorable. It looks like they're dead, but they're like in a state of ecstasy, right? Let's see here. Did he eat some of my cannabis? Yeah, he ate one of my gummies. Yep. Funnies rebuked the demon out of the rabbit to save him. It resurrected. It's a miracle. Oh, he's the Christ of the rabbits. He's going to go around spreading the rabbit gospel. Yeah. Trust the bum stick with your fingers? What are you doing, Jay Jones? You're a real deranged pervert. Oh, my goodness. You should keep that stuff to yourself. You had a rabbit when you were little. Yeah. I did as well. But my parents, they did not really understand they kept it in a cage, which I think is inappropriate for rabbits. I liberated the rabbit as a young person, but he never came back home. He went into the wilderness. Caged rabbits, do not, if you are a rabbit owner, that is a terrible, terrible thing, to cage a rabbit. Rabbits need to roam, or they will be depressed and die. Let's see here. You had a dog. You gave the dog some porter, and he was pissed. What is a porter? Is that a form of liquor? Is that a liquor that you're... Don't make fun of Jesus. Am I making fun of Jesus? I'm making fun of probably you. Who am I praising? Whatever gods that show up. Yeah. I don't spend any, if your God doesn't show up to me, I'm not interested. I will not have a conversation. There will be no acknowledgement for deities that do not make themselves known. Why do you want to serve a God who's not around? Right? You create this make-believe story about it. That's no fun for me. I want a God who I can experience, and so should you. Leave these terrible religions that make promises that they don't give you any access to. If you're not experiencing God in your religion, you're wasting your damn time. I'm a Jewish Inman now. Yeah. This is the Queen of Pentacles card, right? Who is making fun of Jesus? Not me. American Maker, you're not late, you're just in time, my friend. American Maker is a wonderful community member here. He's got a nice channel where he makes wonderful things, all kinds of stuff too. He makes food and coins and stuff like that. He's a really nice person. Let's see here. Can I slide on the stick? Only when I have a great sexual need. Yeah. Feelings on Crom. He laughs from the mount. Crom to me is the Christian God. Crom from Conan is the Christ God. I mean, these terrible gods that are not involved in your life, they are just acknowledged, right? They don't, and if you don't acknowledge them the way they want, Crom will destroy you, right? Crom will certainly destroy you. Crom is the God who says, Crom helps those who help themselves. Crom is not interested in have anything to do with you, right? If Crom was interested, Crom would make himself known, right? This is the God of the Bible. God of the Bible is Crom. It's really easy to make that connection if you understand it. Can I teach you some spells? What kind of spells do you want to learn, right? That's the real question. You are a wonderful entertainer. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate your contributions of your wonderful presence to our community here. Do you help yourself? Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I can't. If a God did not manifest to me when I was 30 years old, I would be gone from the world right now. I'd be dead, right? God came to me at the right time and the right place in my greatest and darkest time and rescued me with a wonderful embrace, a wonderful acceptance, a wonderful love. And I could not achieve that myself, right? So the idea that God helps those who help themselves is really a bullshit reality, because they say that to you because you want all these things to happen, and that you come to a logical conclusion, right? Where's God? And the preacher man will say, well, God helps those who help themselves. It's because they cannot give you God. They tell you an illusion to help you, to motivate you to do things on your own, right? And some people, they figured out this bullshit, right? You want to help myself? See, he's in here. Are you making fun of Jesus? Then he's like, you help yourself with your hand? Yes, I'm jerking off right now. Yeah, you're a terrible person, right? With your religion. Yeah, you're trying to talk about Jesus, and then you talk about me helping myself with my hand. Yeah, what I do with my hands is none of your business, right? But your God always wants to know about what the state of my penis. Like, where are you putting it today? Oh, I'm going to punish you. I'm going to punish you unless you confess. Confess your homosexuality to me, or I will rain down fire and brimstone upon you. Oh, my. Yeah, trust in Jesus or go to hell. Now you've scared me so much that I want to join. Yeah. Don't mind the lukewarm Christians. Well, you might as well join them, right? You are no person of virtue, and you know it. You say you're not lukewarm. The idea of lukewarmness is not in how much you believe in an idea. It's how much you're living the reality, right? If you are not a lukewarm Christian, then everyone around you sees you as a person of virtue. And you know that you are not. So don't try that bullshit here. You're no different than them, right? Do I eat Smurfs? I did the Smurf LSD back in the 90s. Yeah. They had some interesting LSDs in the 90s. The biggest one, I think, the Dancing Bears, that was a really big one. That would come around when the Grateful Dead was in town, right? But the one that was really powerful was the Jesus Christ LSD. They had this big image of like the Sacred Heart of Jesus paper, and they made LSD out of it. The Jesus Christ LSD. And that made me quit LSD, doing that back in the 90s. Yeah. Black Loki, good to see you, our good friend. Good to have you here. Most people are going to hell, unfortunately. Yeah, your God likes to torture people. That's the truth. Your God is so terrible. I can't wait to torment all these people, right? What a wicked God you have. Shame on you. Let's see here. Golden pyramids with all colors. Oh my. Keep my father's name out of your mouth. Fuck off, you and your father. There's nothing your God's going to do about it. Nothing at all. Let's see. Everyone goes where they want in the afterlife. I'm glad I'm not. The idea of the afterlife is really terrible, right? There's only one life. You just experience it in a different way when this biological reality meets its conclusion. There's only one life. There's no like mystical place in the sky. There's only this place. And there's so much wonder here that is around you. The idea of the afterlife in the Christian tradition is really a negative one, because there shouldn't be an afterlife. The idea of the afterlife becomes out of consequence of, this idea where the death enters the world. There's not supposed to be a death. Death is the accident. And the idea is we need to repair the damage because there shouldn't be an afterlife. That is the purpose of resurrection, right? The afterlife is a negative thing, not a positive thing. But Christians at some point, they changed their own teaching to make an afterlife a positive thing, making a magical place in the sky. Nowhere in the Bible is there a magical place in the sky. They made all of that shit up. Jesus never once taught about going to a magical place. They'll say, what about the Father's house? The Father's house for the people of that time, for the Jewish people, was the temple. The temple was the meeting point between the seen and the unseen, the created and the uncreated. The temple was the entranceway to Eden. That's where the Father was. He was not in a mystical place in the sky. Oh, my allergies. Oh, man. The energy has to go somewhere. The energy is here. Where is it going to go? Back into the earth, right? We come from the earth. We are earth energy, right? And we go back into the ground in some way, right? Jesus said he wasn't of the world. Yes, he was an alien. See, you people take that out of context. The context of world means how the world is being operated. The understanding for the Gnostics, which heavily influenced much of the canonical scriptures, this idea of the world is under a dark power. There's a dark power running the world. So when he says he is not of this world, he's saying he's not of earth. He's not saying he's an alien. He is saying he's not part of the system that's running things. The idea of the world being bad is a terrible, terrible belief system. The world is wonderful. The world is how you experience the divine. Everything good that you have comes from your world, right? This is part of Christian escapism. They want to escape the world. They have a mystical place in the sky. Well, you know what? You're not going to get there. Here is where you're supposed to meet God, not some other place. You're giving yourself a false hope by saying, one day I'll be with him. If you're not with him now, you're not with him at all. Nothing's going to change when you die. You're either with God now or you're not, right? Your perception is different when you die. Your perception certainly is different. Your state of existence is certainly different. But if you don't have God now, what makes you think you're going to have God when you die? Right? Think about that. Yeah. We are not God. Well, you better tell Apostle Peter, 2 Peter 1:4, you are partakers of the divine nature. Oh, I forgot about that verse. Right? Let's see here. God came first, and any one of us, brother, how do you know that? How do you know that you don't participate in this grand mystery of divinity? Right? Because you're a backdoor Dan. Yeah. Eternity is easier said than done. Eternity is now. It is not in another place. It is not in the future. If you're not experiencing eternal life now, you're not going to experience it later on. It is now that you must experience it. Not tomorrow, not the next day, not when you die. Unless you are reborn, you shall not see the kingdom of God, he said, right? He's not talking about seeing it when you die. He's talking about seeing it now. He tried to teach you that, but you're not interested, right? Because you like being controlled. You like manipulating people. Hey, you need to shut the door. You need to shut the door when you come in here and do that. All right. My bathroom is connected to the room that I'm in. And my son's going in there and taking a leak. I'm like, I don't want to hear that. My people who are watching don't want to hear that. Right? The past and the future do not exist. You're right. What we know of time is really an illusion, right? There is no future. There is no future. There is certainly the past in terms of our science. We know that, right? There is no future yet. The future proceeds out of the moment. All there is the moment. What we know of our past, what we know of the future comes from the moment. Alan Watts said that, right? Everything that you have in terms of your experience comes from your moment, how you choose to perceive. We have people living in the past. We have people living in the future. When you learn to live in the moment, you discover that everything is available to you. You don't have to go anywhere. It is all within you. Do I believe in time travel? Certainly it's a possibility. We know that it is possible to travel to the past. We just don't have enough energy to do it. We don't have the resources to do it, right? Yeah. You have a marathon, you think it's going to kill you, you should ride on the back door. That is it. Alan Watts, yeah, he was a philosophical entertainer. I am a spiritual entertainer. He has a great influence on me, Alan Watts, yeah. We can see into certain future. Yes, we can. The idea of the movement of the energy is predictable. You certainly can have some clairvoyance in that, right? But it's not set in stone, right? It is a possibility. And this is the great mystery, right? Of being able to see in the future. Some people do that. But I see it as probability, that in that sense, but not something that is set in stone. I don't believe in a fate. Destiny is something you participate in, rather than something that is handed on to you. You make your own destiny, but there's someone making it with you, and that is your God. Eternity is easier said than done. Yeah. Even if heaven were real, I don't believe in heaven. Everything is here. Do you think you could preserve your personality, integrity? I hope so. I hope so. There's evidence for it for me. And I've talked about cellular memory. Like if There's been people who have received transplants from people who have been deceased, and their memory continues in the experience of those people. I believe that our atoms experience memory, our particles. I certainly believe in a memory that continues. That is very much a great possibility to me, right? You can't imagine the hubris to say I'm 100% right. These are all, for me, the only thing that I'm certain upon is that we're loved, because I experienced that love. That I am certain of. Everything else is, I'm just doing my best to understand the mystery. The mystery of the divine, to me, is rooted in love. I know that we are loved. I don't understand everything else. I'm just doing my best to experience it. Where are we at here? You like the background? Turbo Samvara. Yes, this is the queen of the pentangles. A very important symbol for today. She just kept experiencing, or kept making her presence known to me. And for me, she is Keradwin. Keradwin is the queen of pentangles for me. Let's see here. I think we do carry over things we have learned from our past lives. Yeah, that's certainly, past lives can be, this idea of shared consciousness, a collective consciousness, ancestral memory, right? I really believe that there's something like that we all experience in some way. And I've talked about that in terms of, the sexual identity, right? To me, that is past life regression that people work out in their own way, right? It's a spiritual thing. That's how I understand the sexual issues of our day, is we're really trying to understand that memory within ourselves and respond to it, right? And so that's what it is to me. Praise Keradwin. You died to get a bag of weed? Oh my. I hope it was good stuff, right? Reincarnation is an idea that I'm open to. I'm open to the idea of resurrection. I'm open to the idea of resurrect. I am not open to the idea that we just perish. I am a theist. But I don't have to have the answer. The only thing that's important to me is how I'm loving other people, because I have a certainty about being loved. So that's what's important to me. That's what guides me. What happens when I die? There's no certainty. All I know is I'm loved, right? And if there's an investment like that, then what I am matters. If there's a being loving me in an unconditional way, that love is something that continues on. Love is something to me that is rooted in eternity. I don't have to have the answers. I don't need, it's like people who are Christians, you have to have the right ideas or else. Like I certainly have an understanding that is very Christian, that people always, you could see it. It's part of my life. But I don't have to have the right ideas when it comes to the identity. That's not important. To me, it's about how you're loving. That's what's important to me in terms of the Christian reality. Bong on, Bard. Oh, I haven't used a bong since I was probably 19 years old, right? 19 years old. A beer bong, weed bongs back then. I couldn't handle the beer bongs. You ever do those when you were young, right? I just can't, take down all that cold beverage down your throat. I just couldn't handle that, right? Some people could. You always saw the champion, right? Who was able to guzzle the beer in one setting. I couldn't do that. I would get terrible brain freeze. Why are you biting my feet? You are jealous because he got more TV time today than you? Well, I'm sorry. Let's see here. Present is now. That's right. My thinking is we live in a zero energy universe. Maybe. But see, all of these things that we have are wonderful. We are all using our creativity, right? And we should have conversations with one another about that. But often we get into a state where my way is right? And what does that cause? That stops the creativity, right? We're supposed to be having these ongoing conversations and in developing the mystery that we all experience. What's it? The Reiki Master is here. Good to see you, Natalie. Our good friend. I hope you're healing well and doing well. Our good friend. Queen of Pentacles in the background today, my friends. Yeah, bunny attack. Yeah, they're always nipping at my feet because I'm stepping on their, as you saw earlier, this is their blanket, right? I'm in my kids' room. As you saw earlier, there's no carpet in here anymore. My rabbits ate all of the damn carpet, and below the carpet there was tile. You could see some tile in the bathroom that's left. They eat all of the shit on the floor. So I have a blankie for them, which has a lot of holes in it because they're always chewing on stuff. Presence is the present. Oh my. I knew you would have a Queen of Pentacles. You knew it, right? That's the energy for today. Very, very important energy, right? What does the Queen of Pentacles mean to you? I had to look it up. The Queen of Pentacles is Kedadwin. She has the little rabbit at her feet, right? She is that maternal energy, that nurturing, and also the stability, which sometimes is financial, right? Sometimes is, I feel like a very stable person. The mother has given me this moment in my life to feel that nurturing, that stability, where I can, as a good son, go out and share that with others. Come to the goddess, my friends. She is there to love you, right? If you are a pagan, come to the goddess. If you are a Christian, go to Mary. She's really the goddess, right? She is really the goddess. Jesus is your Lord. You don't have any ladies? It's only Jesus for you? How do you deal with that with only having a penis all the time as a deity, right? I think we need a nurturing mother. I'm sorry. Captain Jean-Luc Picard is here. Oh, my. You like penguins? Well, to each their own, my Indian friend. The amount of people unironically saying, my loving God will send you to a tuna. Yeah, can't you see how stupid of a phrase that is? He loves you. No, he doesn't. He only loves you if you're doing what he wants you to do. That is the Christian God. He only loves you if you have the right ideas, if you're following his rules. If not, he's going to torture your ass. That is no loving God. That is a wicked being and can fuck off. Your God is evil, and we reject your God here, right? You put a set of tarot guides in the Discord yesterday. Oh, look at that. We have wonderful, wonderful Discord community. And Natalie is our resident diviner and Reiki master. We have a section for divination, right? And if you want a reading, there are many, many people on the channel who can do that for you. We have wonderful diviners on there. Jesus loves you for who you are. I hope so. Not for my beliefs, so I don't have to believe anything, right? Again, the Christians that say it's about relationship, not about religion, they lie. Because no, you have to believe in the Bible. You have to do this. That is religion. That's not a relation. When you're in a relationship with someone, you like hanging out with them, you like doing things with them, you like learning about them naturally. When you say you have to do this or you won't have a relationship, then it isn't a real relationship. You're just being controlled, is what you're doing. That's not to be fair about. The evangelical trash. Christ is an advocate for sinners. Like, bullshit. There's no sin. There's no God who is angry at you. Now, God doesn't like all the bullshit you do, but you're not sinning against him. He knows what you are made of. The God, however you want to refer to it as lady or man, it knows what you're made of. You're not pissing it off all the time. It is loving you. God is madly in love with you. There's no sin. Sin is a creation of the church to make you feel terrible about yourself so that they can offer you a solution. They're trying to control you. Sin is a lie. You cannot prove to me that I am a sinner. You can't do it because you would have to know the God and how it feels about you, not how a book tells you, not how a church feels about you. I met God. God was never pissed off at me. I was ashamed of the things I was doing, but I was loved in my shame. And because of this love, I said, you know what? That's not healthy for me to live that way. I'm going to leave that behind. I love my children. Like my children, I was talking to my daughter. I have a daughter she's a queer, she says. Yeah, sometimes she wants to be a man, sometimes she's one. I love you unconditionally. I don't always agree with the way you think about yourself, but I'm here to support you. I'm on your side. I love you. I'm going to be there for you. I don't think some of the choices you're making are the best, but I'm here for you. I love you, right? When you have someone loving you like that, you want to love them in return in the best way that you can, right? People need to be loved that way. And that's how God loves you. God doesn't have to agree with what you're doing. The idea of a God who's always punishing people is a lie. A God who is judging you. Now, I, as a loving father, with all of my children, I help them to deal with the things they have done in an appropriate way for them to learn and to grow. That is punishment, right? The little ones, Johnny, or I don't have a Johnny, but don't stick your finger in the light socket, or I will have to make you do some push-ups, right? You try to teach them. Punishment is for their benefit, to help them. The God of the Bible doesn't punish people. That God torments you. He destroys you if you're not doing things his way. You become a sinner. Sin is a lie. My children don't sin against me. They just make piss poor decisions sometimes. And I have to help them along in their life. I have to love them, right? There's no sin. Let's see here. Sin is separation from God. If you were separated from God, you would cease to exist. That is an ontological fallacy, sir. There is no separation from God. You cannot prove that. What does separation from God look like? There's no such thing as nothing. There's no such thing as nothing. Death Knight, you have returned from the other side. Good to see you, our friend. It has been a while. How are things over there in Baldur's Gate? Tell me what is more about the Ten Commandments. There's nothing in the commandments that benefits you. They only benefit the God. The Ten Commandments are a load of shit. They are a load of shit. They're a way a God tries to control a people so he can have a relationship with them. They don't benefit the people. They benefit the God. Gods who need rules are pathetic. If you have a God who loves you, I want to do what pleases you because I love you. I don't need no damn rules. Only weak and pathetic gods give you rules so they can make you afraid of them punishing you. Right? Look at the way the God punishes people in the Old Testament after his rules are broken. Oh, I'll make the earth swallow up on you. I'll give you leprosy. I'll make snakes come and bite you, poison you. What a dickhead. Yeah. Let's see. Am I dual-natured? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see here. What you believe will happen at death, maybe what actually happens to you is you let go of your fear of hell. It's not real, right? Eternity is from your perspective, really. And we know that from near-death experiences, right? DMT trips, really. What happens in these DMT trips with someone who is guilt-ridden with fear of the devil? They meet him and they come back, oh, I want to go to church now. Listen to my story. I went to hell. I sat down at the table of Beelzebub. Oh, it's DMT. Heaven and hell are from your perspective, and you certainly will experience that when you are dying on your DMT trip. No one dies and comes back and talks about it. When you die, that's it. What you experience is a DMT trip when you're in the death state, right? Yeah, we want to shout out to all the Christians for not being assholes about it. Yeah. Uh, how many people have dropped you on your head? Oh, I think my mother did, unfortunately. Where we are. Prove what's real. You do it. I am an entertainer. I have no responsibilities to you. I'm not here to debate with you. I'm not a child. I am an entertainer. Your beliefs are your problem. I just find entertainment value from it. As you're coming in, friends, go up and give us a like at the top of the screen there. You see it? Give us a good like. I will be here for another hour. I will be with you. So we're doing a little overtime here today. 40K is badass here. I like the video games. I've never done tabletop because I don't know the lore very well enough to engage it, right? I've done a Star Wars tabletop game. That was easy to get into that one because I'm somewhat familiar with Star Wars, but 40K not so much. But I love the video games. Forgotten Realms is my table. Excuse me. And you can watch us here. This Friday, we're not playing a game, but every week we play D&D in some way on our channel here. Excuse me, in the evening time. Usually on Fridays, we have a D&D game live streamed. You like D&D? Join our community. You can join one of my tables that I run. Right? Every now and then I do an open table. We did one the other day. We had a good time. Right? Live stream D&D. You're not religious? I don't care. I don't care what you are. DMT80 is part of Cybersalon? Yeah, probably, right? Probably. Let's see here. Where are we at here? I sold your Millennium Falcon last week. Oh, your miniature. Oh, the Millennium Falcon was a wonderful spaceship if you had one when you were a young person, right? And I was around when the original Star Wars came out. My first Halloween, I was Darth Vader when I was 1 year old. I was Darth Vader for Halloween. That was my childhood, was Star Wars, right? I had all of the cool Star Wars toys. I mean, those were some good times, right? Yeah, Star Wars isn't as fun as it used to be, right? Because there's a lot of politics involved in it and stuff nowadays, and people are always complaining about everything. Now, I've liked all of the Star Wars movies that I've seen, but it doesn't really have the cultural impact it once did. It's always a thing of politics, unfortunately. But I like old Star Wars. I've watched them all. The last one I watched was with what was the girl that was Anakin's apprentice? I forgot her name. I can't. It just slips my mind. Anakin had an apprentice, right? And she went on to have her own Star Wars series, which was really well done. Really wonderful. You were Darth Vader for Halloween? Osaka. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Evan. Yeah, that I really enjoyed. That was the last one I've seen. There's a lot of good stuff. I've seen all of the movies and everything. It was the fourth was the other day. May the fourth be with you, right? That was the other day. My daughter loves Star Wars. Star Wars is something we watch together. Every summer we go through the Star Wars films as a summer entertainment. And Lord of the Rings, that's another one that we go through. Harry Potter is a tradition. We do a Christmas vacation. We watch the entire Harry Potter series. It's got a Christmassy feel for it. You enjoyed Andor. Yeah, I never got a chance to see Andor yet. Because at the time it came out, I was a Christian fundamentalist. So I couldn't watch stuff like that with gay people in it, right? Got to go, okay. Christ be with you all game. All right. Let's see here. You were Darth Vader in 1975. Yeah. 1977, I was Darth Vader. It was really good, Andor. Outlaw was really good. You played now. I couldn't get into the video game that came out where you're a Star Wars bounty hunter or whatever. I mean, it was kind of boring. I started playing that game on the Xbox, and I'm like, this is kind of boring. I couldn't get into it. A Star Wars game that I really enjoyed was the Knights of the Old Republic, right? Remember that? Those were really good. Knights of the Old, whatever they're called. Those are real good role play games. And I was a beta tester for the Knights of the Old Republic Online. I was a beta tester for that. Now, I didn't like the cartoonish appeal. I think it would have done much more successful if the graphics weren't as cartoonish. If you played the Old Republic MMO that came out about 20 years ago or something like that, that was kind of cartoonish. You played Battlefront 2. Yeah, that was a really good one. That was a really good. I love the Battlefront games. Those were really good. And then there was the one where, what was the one where you start out, you're on the dark side, and there's like a story that is being told. I forgot what that was. That Battlefront 2. You stop paying Disney. You're missing all the new shows. Yeah, we get a subscription to various things throughout the year to get caught up. Right now, I got a subscription to Stars, AMC, and MGM. It was all in a package because I wanted to watch From. Now, From, that's some scary shit. That's a wonderful show. And I wanted to get, I haven't started watching it because I'm catching up on From. But we watched there's this show from the Stephen King universe called The Institute. Now, that's pretty cool. That was a cool series. I think that's on MGM or AMC. And now I'm going to be, the new season of Darkwinds is out. This is about a Native American, he runs a reservation police force. And there's a lot of Navajo culture in it. I mean, it's really good. If you've watched the Darkwinds, if you like Native American culture, they really do a great appreciation of it. I really enjoyed that. Oh, where are we at? In the name of Jesus, you rebike. That doesn't count. It has to be a rebuke. I will not, my demon does not come out for a rebike. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I rebuke you. Devil. Oh, no. Oh, help us. The Christian. Oh, my. What is going on here? Oh, help us. Oh, no. The Christian is done it to us this time. I'm coming for you, He-Man. This is Skeletor. Eternia will be mine. Beastman, where are you at? I want to make love. Oh, shit. Thank you, my Christian friend. Oh, my. Oh, good Christian friend. You have set me free from the spirit of Skeletor. Oh, mine. I was having dark sexual fantasies that involved Beastman, Prince Adam, and Evelyn. Thank you for setting me free. If you missed my exorcism from yesterday, I have a playlist called Daily Exorcism, where you can see the great powers of our Christian friends that come in and cast devils out of me every damn day. Oh, my. Yeah, I gotta come up with this shit. I don't plan for the show, right? I don't know what will happen. This all, whatever happens here happens, right? Out of spontaneity. But I have to plan the exorcisms because I'm running out of devils. I have to plan the exorcisms out. I mean, this is ridiculous. How many devils can a person have in life? I've received several hundred exorcisms in the past year by our Christian friends here. I shave my legs for you, beast, man. Oh, my. Oh, He-Man and Christian lore crossover. Oh, my goodness, here. One thing I found out, though, the Oblivion music is fitting. You are a person of culture. I appreciate that. Captain Roscoe Pico train is on here, looking for the Dukes of Hazzard. That's going to be a demon in the future. I mean, all of these cultural references from my childhood coming out, right? But the Oblivion music is fitting. I'm glad you didn't say Skyrim. I'm tired of that childish behavior by some of the people that come out here. Is that Skyrim music? No, it is not. How dare you? Good to see our good friend Paul is here. Good to have you here. Always nice to see Paul. You are a legion, zealous Malik. Oh, shit. So you have more demons than me. Christians, go after him. I don't care what you say. He loves you all. No, he doesn't. Because if I don't believe in him, he's going to torment me. That's not love. That isn't love at all. No, he doesn't love me. Stop lying, Christian. When you love someone unconditionally, you don't care what they believe. That is the contradiction. Not for you. He only loves you when you're doing what he wants. That is a God of performance rather than a God of unconditional love. Yeah, everyone thinks it's Skyrim. You never liked Skyrim? I loved the game. I loved Skyrim. Oblivion was a lot of fun. So was Morrowind. And the other ones, I have all of the games from Bethesda. But I couldn't really get into that old school. I'm glad we left those games in the 90s and 80s because they're terrible. They're terrible. The world is a classroom, not a courtroom. I think it is an art class. If it's going to be a classroom, it's art class. It's all about creativity here, my friends. Turbo, you love us. We love you too. Thank you for being here. M. Golan Musai, you are healed now. I'm glad I brought the healing to you. Oh, here comes Keratin Friendship the Whiner. There's no real friendship involved. It's all about, I'm going to whine into your doing things my way. And that's what you're doing here. You're playing the Elder Scrolls right now. Isn't that wonderful, right? Yeah, I love the Elder Scrolls. It's a wonderful game series. It has, significant cultural impact, right? Gaming is a huge, huge cultural memory that we're all participating in, right? The idea of the game. It's a huge cultural memory, right? These games are going to be around forever. We're always going to be talking about Skyrim. We're always going to be talking about Baldur's Gate, Pac-Man, Mario Brothers. These are always going to be with our culture and for the generations to come. There's going to be a Super Mario Brothers 1000 one day. It's always going to be part of our memory, right? Let's see here. Oh, mushrooms. Eddie, you like mushrooms? In the name of Jesus, I rebuke. Sorry, only one per program. You already cast the devil out earlier. If devils aren't coming out the way you want, you have to ask yourself, am I full of shit? Or what's going on in my life where devils are mocking me, right? If a devil is mocking you, what does that say about your lifestyle, right? That you're full of shit. If I really am possessed and have devils here, what does that say about your connection to your Jesus Christ? That it's fake, right? I like Car Wars with Uncle Albert's. I don't remember that one. Yeah, only one rebuke a day is what we allow our demon friends here. Yeah, go rebuke yourself. Yeah, you're the one with the demon, right? Go do your own rebuking. Yeah, sometimes I've learned that people that deal with demons, these so-called exorcists that are out there, these people that say there's demons, if you look at the psychology, there's some type of projection of their psychic energy into the other person's experience, right? Because all of these demons are the same. I was watching this show where there's this therapist that is now dealing with, the idea of the demonic and tries to give the demons therapy, right? It's quite bizarre. But what I saw was that all of her patients, they're having the same conversation. It's because she is the source of the problem, not them. They might certainly have a significant psychological problem. It might be demonic, certainly. But all of the demonism is coming from that person that's projecting it into him. And that's what you have often with these exorcists. Yeah, they are projecting their experience into the person who is experiencing trauma in some form or fashion. Theatrics, yeah. Leave your demons at the door and relax, damn it. Yeah, I certainly believe in demons. I've met a lot of them in my life. But most of these exorcisms are really just circuses for whatever individuals are involved. Right? Let's see. If you're interested in rebuking, you are a cult secretary. You could take bookings. Look at that. The goblin here. You love us all, even Jesus? Yeah. Well, you're not loving anyone here by being a dick, saying I have a demon. I'm an entertainer. I am here to make people laugh. And you come in here rebuking me. I mean, that's not love. That's you being an asshole with your religion. You like the artwork, Paul? Yes, that is the Queen of Pentacles in the background here for your entertainment privilege. We love the Queen of Pentacles. For me, she is Caledon. Immortal observer within. Oh, good to see you, our good friend. Who's David? I am not a David. Good to have you here, our good friend. Judging by the world, Jesus' rebuke doesn't even seem to be very effective. Yeah. It's like taking extends for something that could never grow. Remember extends from the 2000s? Here's Paul. It was an erection commercial. Remember that? Extends to make your wiener bigger. The guy comes on smiling. And the whole time, nothing's happening. I mean, these pills were an illusion for people. They didn't really, there was no science behind it. It just made you feel like your wiener was growing. Some of you remember those commercials in the 2000s, right? I'm your favorite gay witch cult. Yes, I'm a gay Jewish sorcerer, and I'm not ashamed. Yeah. We accept digital donations only. Yes. You see up there or down here, there's a money symbol if you want to help the bard out. The greatest way to help me out is becoming a community member. That's where you get the most benefits. There's a join button. For the price of a cup of coffee, small, medium, or large, you can contribute to our wonderful community. And you get all kinds of cool emojis, right? You get to be a part of this wonderful thing that we are building here, right? We are something wonderful that is happening in the world. All of us as a community, we are bringing something that gets people talking, that challenges the way they think. We are preparing for this great transition into the age of Aquarius. We're helping people rise above this form of enslavement that we've had during the age of Pisces. We are part of something wonderful. Join us. Join us in this great, wonderful work that we are doing here with people. You thought my name was Stephen? Oh, my name is a secret that only my community members know. Oh, prostate exam is here. Oh, my. Good to have you here, our good friend. Where are we at here? Have you read Ecstasy by Irvin Welsh? He writes a story that's clearly about Jimmy Savile. Book came out, was that a known secret? I didn't know how to read in the 90s. I learned how to read and write when I was 20 years old. So most of the 90s, I wasn't into reading books. I was just trying to catch up with. I went to the public school system. I went to get an education and I got schooled real bad. So I didn't really learn how to read. Where are we at? Lewis is here, our morning astrologer, Lewis. Yeah, what is in retrograde today for this week? Everyone was talking about that. Was it Uranus or something? I don't remember. Something is going on in the stars, right? Wildness is happening. Lewis, our morning astrologer, give us the wisdom. Give us the wisdom. There's no lake of fire. I'm sorry. There's no torture chamber that awaits you at the end of your life. I am sorry to tell you that. You are going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Am I a time traveler? Yes, I am. I come from the future to tell you that your religions are terrible. They're keeping you from evolving as a species. Yes, they have sent me down from the future here to help educate you and to return you to a place of sanity. Oh, my. No bard left behind? Yeah. You know about some fire. Yeah. Lewis here is the Pope of Dope. He's a stoned again Christian, leader of the stoned again Christian church. Yeah, they have wonderful services. I mean, it makes me want to become a Christian again. All the reefers that they have, right? That's a lot for the first thing in the morning. Yeah. You're trying to jump off a tortilla. Oh my goodness, here. Jesus Christ is the king of your world. Well, good. Caradwin is the queen of mine. Caradwin is my wonderful goddess and friend and patron, a wonderful ancestor. And for me, she is the queen of Pentangles. This is Caradwin today. Yeah. Natalie, what does the rabbit mean I always see it on the pentacle card. What does that mean? The Queen of Pentacles has a little bunny running around. What does that mean? Some of them have different animals, but most of the Queen of Pentacles card has a little rabbit running down by the side. What does that mean? It was like this is like the perfect goddess card for me. Oh my. Jesus Christ is the only way for your heaven. Caradwin is the way, the truth. The only way to the cauldron. Caradwin is the only way to the cauldron here. No one comes to the hour but by her. Caradwin chapter 14, verse 6. Oh my, here. Where are we at here? We take clothes into the afterlife. That sounds like ancient Egypt. Wait, is modern Christianity actually ancient Egyptian? But what about the rapture? You're supposed to go up naked? Oh my, I'm so confused. Christians are always changing their beliefs to suit their experience, right? You're stoned again, Pope of Dope, cool name? Yeah. Yeah, it makes me want to become a Christian. Lewis's church. Yeah. Abundance, the rabbit is a symbol of abundance, perhaps. Yeah. Or Pluto is in retrograde. Is that what it is, Pluto? Yeah. Fertility, perhaps, yeah. Oh, well, let's see. You saw 2 deer and an owl on your walk this morning. You could barely hear the owl taking off. Beautiful. What a wonderful way to begin your day. Right? Yeah. Pluto is calling out the shadows. That's what's happening today, my friends. A lot of stirring of the cauldron is taking place. Oh, my. Yeah. It's modern day druid is here. Good to see you. Modern day druid. Excuse me. We have lots of druidry friends here with us today. Lots of people from my order, the Order of Bards, Ovites, and Druids, and other druid folk. Lots of hedge druids out there. We're all one big druid family here with your bard. And Caradwin's cauldron, always stirring the great goddess's cauldron here, giving out the hour to you all. Who do you like better, Jesus Christ, our Savior, or Druid? Druid, your Jesus is a dick. No, thank you. Jesus that demands you allegiance is trying to control you. He's not trying to love you. So no, thank you. Oh, let's see here. Probably not the time to do dirt, though. Oh, shit. About shout out to your fellow hedge druids. We're all druids here. Yeah, I'm more of a hedge druid myself, even though I belong to an order. It's all optional. Druidry really is the deepest part of our humanity. The idea of being able to connect to the natural. This is something that is in our DNA, to cultivate, to guide, to experience the wonders around you. This is in our DNA. It's an archetype in our psychology, the high priest or priestess of the natural. Druidry is something for everyone. And we all get there in our own way. You could see it in all cultures and all mythologies. For example, the Shinto. The Shinto is a wonderful druidic religion, right? Yeah, it's in every culture. Druids make malt beer. Never. Malt liquor is not a druid drink. Malt liquor is a terrible manifestation of beer. You see what they're doing with malt liquor? They make these scam products like, here, try this tequila sunrise. There's no tequila in it. It is malt liquor. These beer companies are scamming you with their cheap malt beverages. They're terrible. There's no real liquor in it. It's just malt liquor that they've chemically induced into some terrible manifestation of a bear. Our good friend from the land of Wales is here. He's got a huge tattoo of his son's name on his forearm in runes. In runes. Isn't that neat? Isn't that? He shows us all of his, he's got all these cool tattoos on him himself that he shares with us on our Discord channel. You could see that too if you want to join. You see that join button? You could see all kinds of tattoos on there. Let's see here. Nicole, nice to see you again. Lots of talk of stirring cauldron. What is in the said cauldron? Looking for dinner. Oh, this isn't food stuff. It is the hour. That is in the cauldron of my goddess. That flowing spirit that brings you inspiration, that brings you enlightenment, that guides your life to a wonderful place. The place of creativity is the cauldron of my goddess. You love mead. Now that's a proper form of drink. Good old mead, good old honey mead. I don't do a lot of drinking myself, but when I do, it must have some integrity. You like malt beer? Yeah, I used to when I was a teenager. Yeah. You got lentil soup in your cauldron today. Are you a witch? No, I just practice druidry. Witches are my neighbors. Witches are my friends. I'm just a good old hedge druid making my way in the world. Drew, you want some scuba? Oh my. Can't a bard wear a cloak without being accused of witchcraft? Tell them. Oh my. Lentils was Diogenes. His food, the great, he will turn you into a punk rocker. Oh my. Oh no, I like ale. My favorite good old Welsh ale. Yeah, we love our Welsh friends and their wonderful concoctions, right? Highland Druids drink malt beer, and then we sprint around. So you Scottish Druids who are always into this malt. Well, the malt liquor from where I'm from in the United States really is an abomination. Right? Maybe it's different from in your place in the world, but it really is a terrible way to enslave the civilization, making the liquors cheap and nasty and powerful. It breeds alcoholism, right? Malt liquor is the go-to beverage for many alcoholics, and it's a terrible thing. Let's see, skooma for sale. Daniel, nice to see you. I am Drew the Druid. Oh, lots of Druid friends here. Yeah. Warlock, you are a warlock. Wonderful. Yeah. Coffee for you. Yeah. Just imagine us Highland Druids sprinting around. Yeah. Bangus, doing your thing out there. Skyclad. Ooh, yeah, that would be fun. Yeah. People think Druids came from video games. Yes, because of Dungeons and Dragons, right? D&D has done that, right? And the idea of a Druid in Dungeons and Dragons is not too far off from the actual tradition. Like a lot of things in D&D are based upon the culture and experience we have here in the world, right? You are from Tamaria, right? Do you know where I can find the Amulet of Kings? Spinning around like crazy. Now, who is rudimentary Peony? The only child that won't make divinity last? I don't know. Alcohol blinds your third eye? Certainly can. Unless you're Dionysius. Oh, swift wind, Aquarius. Cobain is here. Kurt Cobain reincarnation is among us today. We are all these wonderful people that are part of my community. Thank you for being here. Swiftwind, you are from video games. You are from a higher realm, Swift, yes. They did it. We're in a you think we are in a simulation, right? I personally don't see that as my philosophy. The world that we live in in terms of like a simulator, if you think of simulation in terms of our MMOs, right? Now, these are wonderful worlds. These are places of creativity, right? And in that way, I could certainly understand the idea of a simulation. We are in a world that's always being formed, always developing. We are an ongoing MMO, if you want to look at it that way. But there's no boundaries. The creativity continues on, right? We are in this, you think we are in this, the Highland Druid character has a heavy Scottish accent, always. Yeah, every time, like dwarves in Dungeons and Dragons, they're always Scottish. I have a real Scottish player in my D&D game, and I asked her, are you a dwarf? Because she speaks, Scottish. She's got the thick accent and everything. And we joked about why are all the dwarves always have the Scottish accent, right? If you see them being played out by people, right? They always, why the dwarves get all the Scottish, right? Where are we at here? Let's see. You are a clans member? Well, I hope not the bad clan, right? Because we will certainly remove you from the conversation. Oh no! Things are falling from the sky. The gods have spoken. Can I turn water into beer? It depends on how many mushrooms I eat. Yeah. Anyone heard of a Steely Dan? Oh shit! The Steely Dan. So how can we forget this wonderful device that has been known to all of us? Last Christmas, everyone got a Steely Dan in your stocking, I hope. Of course we know of the Steely Dan here. What a wonderful device for humanity. And also is a wonderful musical group, right? Oh, Steely Dan is good. Yeah, most people, they don't know that the band Steely Dan is named after a sexual device. It was a joke. Nobody knew that, right? Nobody got it, right? Steely Dan was a band. I forgot which college they formed it, but Chevy Chase was the drummer, I believe, originally. But he got kicked out of the school because he brought like a cow or something into the dorm room or something silly like that. So he wasn't able to continue as a band member. But they went on and did quite well, right? With their wonderful music. But they named themselves after a porno. Let's see here. Steely Dan rocks, yeah. You are saying the universe, there are many professionals are stating to take the simulation theories seriously. Yeah. The problem with simulation theory is that simulations find a conclusion. I don't see that as our fate. I think the great mystery of our simulation universe is that it's ongoing, that the creativity never ends. I don't see my life as reaching a conclusion. You did it. You won the game. I don't see it that way. It's a rock band, bro. Yeah, it's also a sexual device as well. Yeah, I know the rock band. I know what you're talking about. But they named themselves after a dildo. Yeah. Yeah, dildo, yeah. Some people don't know that. That's the humor of their band. That's their secret. That is, they named themselves after that. And that was like a joke we had, last year? We had a person who was named after one as part of our community. They would always joke around about, right? Your Highland Druid name is Chevy Chase, so. Oh my. Seth, you're already getting monitored here with your inappropriateness. You are gay today? What day is? Oh, it's Wednesday. I'm bisexual. Tomorrow I will be gay. Tuesdays and Thursdays only for me. You are a black man. Well, great. That's wonderful. Let's see here. Repent from your blasphemous ways. What am I doing that is blasphemous, sir? What am I doing that's wrong for you? I don't understand. Give me knowledge of my great evil. Is it talking about dildos? He started the conversation. I was just giving some history. You call me the Glen. That's a bloody valley. I don't know that terminology there. Just because we can simulate the laws of nature doesn't mean the laws of nature can't be simulated. I don't. I have no idea. I have no idea. What we've known from quantum physics, right, just is mind-boggling. That even laws of the natural can be figured out with mathematics, of course, but they really are. They have a fluidity to them. The laws as we know them. I mean, what we've known from quantum physics and all of these quantum theories out there, it's just mind-boggling. That it just my brain cannot wrap its head around. The math is all there that demonstrates how we know law in terms of the universe. There's more to it than just black and white. There's a fluidity to the reality of the universal laws. Third and fourth dimensions are the physical and metaphysical worlds, you think? Perhaps, I don't know. You have an autocorrect there? Oh no, it happens, yeah. You're talking about Earth? You think the Earth is a simulation? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Right? She said your beard is weird. It placed a curse on you forever. You are burdened with a weird beard. That happens. Oh, I'm sorry for your fate. Oh, what a terrible existence. You're like our member Hiroshi. Hiroshi has terrible, terrible beard trauma, as he shares with us all the time when he comes on here. Yeah. Fifth dimension's octave is wild looking. Some people can see it now. Really, there's a fifth dimension now. Yeah, I can't keep up with all of these discoveries. In quantum physics, particles of light look back at you. They appear because of you, right? Isn't that a great mystery that you can make particles appear, right, that weren't there, that you could change time and space through the power of your will? Now, that is an amazing thing to wrap your head around, right? Repent to the Lord, Bard, and ask the Goblin Chief for forgiveness. Please forgive me, O great Goblin Lord. I did not mean to bring an offense to you. Please do not torment me with a gold coin. Oh, my. Ask yourself for forgiveness. As you're coming in, friends, there it is at the top, the wonderful, wonderful like button. Oh, I appreciate you, my friends. Help a Bard out here today. Become a member of our community, like and subscribe, join the community, get all those cool emojis. Oh, my. You leave zero energy universe hypothesis is true because the universe is composed of positive and negative energy. Yeah, from our perspective, right? But there could be a lot more than we don't know. That's the glory of our scientific inquiry, right? It's wonderful finding these things, right? What a wonderful spiritual journey of discovery. Elizabeth Bates. Oh, shit. Stop popping up on your OnlyFans page. Well, when you're searching through the OnlyFans page, it appeals to your sexual need, right? To your sexual algorithm. It's not my fault you like naked men with poles and capes. That's your problem, right? Oh, right here. They have numbered to 7 dimensions. You don't understand it fully. You are a druid, not a New Age spiritualist, damn it. Right? We can't keep up with all these things. Yeah, that's the beauty of druidry, right? You can do it any way you want, right? Ash is peaceful is here. Good to see you. Take the gold out of the goblin's pocket and spends it on a PlayStation. Oh, I would in a heartbeat. I can only wish to have access to all the gold of the goblin people. There's 11 dimensions according to this special relativity theory. Oh, my goodness. Look at where we're going here. To infinity and beyond. There's a snake in my boot. Oh, let me roll it back up again. You ever see that video where the guy, he takes the Woody doll that you pull the string and it says like, there's a snake in my boot. And he makes it say like perverted things, and he takes it back to like Walmart and says, this is broken, listen, can I get a refund from this? He starts saying like, I'm going to put my snake in your mouth and stuff like that. And the people are like, oh my goodness. Yeah, they're all amazed at it, right? I mean, those are hilarious. I don't know if you've seen that. This young man, he does that. He messes with toys, and he goes and they have these really bizarre phrases in them. I don't know if you've seen that before. It's hilarious, right? It's hilarious, the comedy that a lot of people come up with on YouTube. The power of comedy, right? All the great things that we receive from it. You are a druid boulder build. Oh my goodness. So you find spirituality in big rocks. You like big rocks and you cannot lie. Your druid staff doesn't want none if you don't have big rocks on. Yeah, all right. Oh my, the survivor to believers here whining about their religion always, and already getting moderated. Don't you know these phrases that you're using to promote your religion are making people not like it? Do you understand that? When you're being a dick with your religion, the people are not going to want your religion. So stop doing that to your religion. 13, you think it's the creator, the monad archetype, right? Do I believe in Jesus? No. I don't play make-believe in anything. God made me a chieftain. I no longer collect gold. You collect souls? Oh no. It's the Woody from Toy Story, but in a skit. Yeah. Big Bang hasn't ever been disproven. Well, from what we know now, there has been many bangs. There's not been just one. The bang is an ongoing experience of the universe. That's a great mystery, right? There's not been just one bang. The one bang was created by a Christian. I think he was a Jesuit Catholic Christian. He came up with this idea of the Big Bang theory, right? But now we know, because the idea of the universe as eternal, there's not been just one bang. There's been many, many bangs, right? Jesus is already here and wants to trade stamps for candy bar. That's kind of inappropriate, right? I think that might be a little racist right there. You're spreading the word of God. No, you're not. You're spreading your understanding of God's word. And you're doing it in a way where people are not attracted to it, right? That's important. If you have a religion that has value, you have to present its values to other people to see if they're interested. When you are repetitive and annoying and being an asshole, no one likes your religion. I mean, that's just, what if I came to your YouTube page and kept talking about the goddess over and over again, saying she's going to destroy you with her cauldron and stuff? You would say, I am a nuisance, right? See, do you understand that? That should be a thing of courtesy, Elizabeth, with your religion. Oh, let's see here. No one was disproven, but the age of the universe is older. I don't believe. I think that we have good science to demonstrate that the universe has no beginning or end. I think we have arrived at that, right? And that challenges a lot of the religion of the world and makes it very hard for many people to accept it. But the evidence to me has been demonstrated in a way that I think that is the truth, that the universe has always been here. A lot of our scientists see that way now. Good to see you. Sees us, divine. Oh my. Sees us, the great divine is here. Oh my. I would just say God is good. Well, then everyone should see that in you. You shouldn't have to say it, right? If your God is good, then people will see it in the way that you live. You don't have to go around repeating the phrase. That doesn't make it good. What makes it good is how you're living it. That's what makes your God good. Elizabeth is a jelly of the... Oh, shit. Oh, the better Elizabeth. You're learning. Yeah. I believe the universe is eternal. Yes, I do. And I believe the universe is alive. It is not something that does not participate in this mystery of life like we do. It has an intelligence. There's always has to be a greater intelligence in the world that we live in, right? The universe to me is the ultimate intelligence. Just look at how the cosmos is formed. You have these galaxies connected by these thermal lines, these great plasma lines, right? Much like how you find mushrooms, they have all these things connecting to them underground, right? I mean, to me, the universe is alive, and the universe to me is a great lady. Oh my, the great mother that protects us from dark entities. You made a valid point, Bart. I get folks that come onto your channel and post religious stuff all the time and don't even talk religion. You're talking about making, crab cakes, right? And you have people coming on there talking about their religion. What does it have to do with your baking skills, right? Jesus made my wonderful crab pancake here. Oh, hallelujah, praise the Lord. We have right here, you see that? Oh my. Yeah. It's an enslavement. These people are truly enslaved, right? You're manifesting money. Oh, I hope it works out for you. Yeah. Yesterday I released a YouTube short, or was it today? But we talked about this yesterday. Manifestation. The way that people talk about it, they're trying to scam you out of your money to buy their book or come to their, the experience, right? Always talking about manifestation. They're giving you a false hope. Like the prosperity gospel preachers, they're manifestation. Manifestation is very real, but it works with the energies that are present, not the imaginary ones. You have to cultivate the energies. You have to plant the seed and allow that energy seed to flourish, to grow. You have to contribute to it, right? That sometimes it takes a long time, right? Like if you're living in a culture of poverty, you can't manifest $1 million in the bank. You have to create energies that allow for such prosperity. You have to learn to ride the waves that are around you, and you have to contribute to those waves. Manifestation is very real, but it operates by laws, not guesswork or imagination. Cats and dogs are ordained creatures. You love how they protect us and love us, yeah. Clear designer. I hope to get money, yeah. I do too. I'm going to manifest $1 million in my bank tonight, right? My daddy is God. I'm going to go out and empty out my bank accounts and buy a brand new motorcycle. I'm a good Pentecostal gentleman now. Right? We have these people in the United States, the manifestation into a whole new level of manipulation, especially the Christian prosperity preachers. They're robbing people blind. Where are we at here? You played a part and created humanity from, but not created. Perhaps, yeah. This is the way love, not hate. Yeah. Yahweh isn't evil on the level I'd love evil beings. Yeah. Yahweh to me is just an institute of control. I don't see him as a real person. The God that is an ultimate deity doesn't act like that. He is just part of the cultural memory of the people and how they understood their God. I mean, warrior tribes all have these evil gods that are running things, right? That demand performance or else. I mean, Odin is no different to me than Yahweh or Zeus. But a positive mythology takes that cultural memory and says, well, those parts aren't good, but there is an ultimate father. There is an all father. You have to take the mythology to find the archetype that is within you, and you have to develop it. Myths, as I tell people, have to be ongoing. You can't stay with the ancestors and how they understood God, because most of them were living in terrible times. They needed terrible gods to motivate them. We don't need that shit anymore. Christians stole Yahweh, yeah. He was a Mesopotamian storm god, yeah, probably. Oh, let's see here. You had some rims on your carriage and doubled up your honey mead if you were alive back then. Oh, yeah, that was some good times. Rolling down the street with honey mead and cybacell and mushrooms in our wonderful carriages of the old days, right? You'd go to church, but to see a dancing bear on stage hand out and give us money. Yeah. A lot of churches, they understand that no one is interested in their message. So what do? They dress up like clowns, right? I'll go to a church with a damn clown. That would be funny as hell. No one is interested in your message. So what do? You do this weird shit at your church services because you have no real power. You have no real message that attracts people. There's nothing wrong with engaging the culture and having a good time. I don't care if you want to dress up like a clown, but look at the message, right? It doesn't attract people anymore. You have a terrible God. So what do? You have to become unterrible. You have to become entertaining and have a trapeze artist walk through your church in order to get people there, because no one would be interested in your religion otherwise, right? Oh man, yeah. Well, I remember one time this was a big deal in the Catholic Church. If you understand, like the Catholic Church, that they have what's called the Mass, and somebody did like a puppet show at the Mass. They were bringing puppets down the aisle. It was fun for children, but it was ridiculous because they have to turn to these techniques because otherwise people wouldn't be interested in their religion, right? Where are we at here? You don't go much beyond pantheism. Gods and goddesses, just emanations of the divine. They're archetypes for me. I'm more of a pantheist. I see that unity, the connection, right? But I'm more of the archetype, the Carl Jung's understanding of divinity. They're very real to me. I certainly believe in all kinds of deities and ancestors and all that within myself. But I don't see everything being God. Certainly connected to it. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. Wow, that was quite a take, Zach. What did Zach do? While illuminating you to your true nature. I must have missed Zach on here. Where did he say? What do you know, Natalie? Oh, you're going to find out when you get banned. The universe is expanding into something. You think so? The dark matter? Is that how you see it? Yeah, I wouldn't know. Let's see, where am I at here? Oh, shoot. I got to get going. I got to go. My son's getting out of school early. But I've really had a good time here with all of you. I won't be on Discord today because I got to leave here right now. I didn't realize what time it was. But I will return to you. Tomorrow morning, I'll be here at 7 because my wife's taking them to school tomorrow. So I'll be here at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, think about becoming a community member. There's a join button. If you want to join our community, you can talk to me anytime on there. Just send me a message. Say, hello, how are you? And I will respond to you usually. Every day I am here, my friends. And I will return to you tomorrow with our great lady today, the Queen of Pentangles.